Angie Taylor, and David Al.
Mornings. The shit you think we say.
Do you say that at home? Like, I'm the mayor, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you know, my wife says, I said, you know, honey, you are talking to the mayor. She goes, well, the mayor can go take the garbage out.
There you go. That's awesome. She's the only one that can boss you around.
No. Back in 05, training for a triathlon. I think it was 05. With President Bush. And when I was training for triathlon, you're out, get a little more color. So we're backstage before we're signing the highway bill. President Bush goes, you know, basically looks at me, gives the nod at the head and goes, you know, what's up with that? I go, well, I'm training, you know, I've been swimming a lot and training for the triathlon. He goes, what are you swimming? Why don't you bike? This is when he was doing all his mountain biking. So I said, what do you need? Your water wings, Mr. President? So we start going back and forth like this. And I said, look, I'll bike with you if you swim with me. And I said, you know, and I said, Barb will put the water wings out for you, so don't worry about it. Laura, awesome. So we go back and forth. He said, no, you come bike. I said, will you come do a triathlon? I said, unless you're one of those tribathlons. He goes, what's that? It's steam sauna shower.
I don't think he's doing that.
He can't hang with you.
President Bush said, that's good. That's good.
Come in the first 100 days, you're hard at work. You're slashing through the budget. We have a lot of young people listening to the show. You're trying to improve the school system. It feels like there's almost every area you've got your hands on. You're working really hard. While you're complimentary of Mayor Daley, what was going on before that all this has to happen so quickly right now?
Well, look, first of all, our job is to build a future for the city. I am complimentary of my predecessor, Mayor Daley, because he did a lot over his term to help build a great city. We have to change the budget. We cannot keep doing what we're doing and hoping it will take care of itself.
Yeah.
If you run a deficit every year for the last decade, it tells you got structural problems that need a structural fix. Our educational system has shortchanged our kids. It was not built for our children. It's been built for the adults. And I said, I'm not going to be a party to that. It's been a sham for our children. Now, some of our kids and some of our teachers, even with the structure against them, are still achieving. But I have to get it to a place that both on the length of day, the sense of culture of accountability, and putting a system of accountability in, so we can honest and assess from the principals to the parents to the teachers that we are moving forward for our children.
Yeah.
That's why I put the 100-day agenda out. I want people to know what's our benchmarks, how to grade us, how to make sure that we don't lose our North Stars. But that doesn't take anybody off the hook from being a parent, because a kid will pick up. They'll learn in the classroom, at home they'll learn the value of an education. I can't do that alone at the school, and the teacher can't do it alone, and the principal can't do it. So if a parent walks away from teaching the value of an education, we're missing one of the most important legs to that stool.
Can you do traffic, Mayor Emanuel?
You know, I don't think I could do that.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
I've never been more nervous to read traffic ever than with Mayor Emanuel sitting here reading with me. Can you?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
please.
confusing, right?
No, that's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Let me do with the city budget. Forget that.
David and I are both parents of public school CPS kids.
Very
we
big
cannot
fan.
thank you enough for making that day longer.
We gave you a standing
Yes.
ovation. As a matter of fact, we are now lobbying for overnight school.
Right,
You can
thank
do
you.
that.
Can we have
All day.
boarding school, please? in this
Boarding
office?
school.
No, okay, first of all, I'm fighting for this. Now, here's what I want. I want you to go to your principal. I want you to go to your element. I want all the parents. Ask them why we can't have a day like the kids in Houston, like the kids in Boston, like the kids in New York, around the country. We have the shortest school day. I want the pastor spoke about this at the pulpit.
Yes, he did.
Okay? I want the parents now on opening day to go to the principal and teacher and say, I want my longer school day for my child. We are only going to get there when people realize the parents, like I said, you go to school, you're going to drop your kids off, right? Opening day.
Right.
Introduce yourself to the teacher. Introduce yourself to the principal. Speak up, speak out. It's your children.
Brotha Fred, Angie Taylor, and David Al.
Mornings. The shit you think we say.